Tonight, the manimal, Kenneth Fareed, just a madman on the floor and is perhaps one of the most active players in the league.
That's right, Ernie. He's from the Brick City, Newark, New Jersey. He plays with the heart of a lion in every aspect of the game. He's one of the best offensive rebounders in the league.
Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Substitution here. Capella's checked in. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for James Harden. And Walker subbed in for Patrick. Beverly taking a look at the Rockets. Walker, he's in at point guard. Also Thornton out there. Brewer is out there with Howard. And it's Capella in at the 4 shot. And there's the call on Howard.
And that's 2 fouls for him very early in this ball game. He'll probably have to spend some time on the bench before halftime.
And the Rockets making a change here. Smith is checked in. Chandler outside. 5 to shoot. Trying his luck deep. No luck. So Houston will take it the other way. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Not a lot of competition, really. I mean, they're playoff caliber and took care of business against a team that wasn't playoff caliber and maybe still isn't.
Moutier, no good.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
The shot is off. Rockets leading by 5. And Walker kicks to Thornton. Walker with his screen for Thornton. Elbow shot, and he nails the jumper. Moutier with the ball. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. It's taken away by Smith. Ball going up court. And Thornton gets it to go on the assist by Walker. Thornton's got 6.
And they continue to add to their lead. They might be ready to pull away.
No surprise from my end. I mean, they've been really good, and they're looking even better at this moment.
Arthur dishes to Chandler. Over to the left wing. Nice shot by Arthur. There's 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside, Walker. There's a good screen. Takes a 3. And so the first quarter is in the books. Rockets ahead, up 7. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And certainly an intriguing matchup tonight. Let's hear from Trevor Ariza on his team. Ariza might as well be describing his own game, Clark. Scrappy, ready to play, ready for anything, ready to claw to get that win.
Well, you know, he does have that kind of all-around, all-out game going back to his days at UCLA. I mean, when you combine that with his talent, he's a guy who, no matter where he's been, his teammates rave about him and respect him.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and, you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Rockets, Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Then there's Big Red. Then there's Howard. And it's Capella in at the 4 spot. And it's Kenneth Fareed with the foul. That's his first foul. Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Houston with a big group substitution here. Smith checked in for Capella. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for James Harden. And Walker subbed in for Ty Lawson. Here's Brewer. Houston gets it back. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Moutier. Arthur passes to Moutier. Feeds to Arthur. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flow.
Moutier kicks to Nurkic. Passes it to Laverne. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this one. Textbook. Nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
There's the feed to Nurkic. Pass to Arthur. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Just 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Moutier. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
And we finished one.
Yes, I'm here with...
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. Big group substitution here for Denver. Nurkic checked in for Mozgov. Arthur comes in for Fareed. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Gallinari. And Gary Neal subbed in for Will Barton. Houston also making some changes. Capella's checked in, and it's Thornton in for Trevor Ariza. Wilson Chandler out there with Arthur. Then it's Gary Neal. Then it's Moutier, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Neal dishes to Moutier. Right wing, jacks up a 3, and that's good. Gary Neal for 3.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside, and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Houston leading by 7. Harden the pass to Thornton. Howard kicks to Walker. There's 1:34 left in the third. Harden, no good. Denver's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Arthur sets the pick for Moutier to the left wing. Shot off the pick. Arthur, no good.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Walker dishes to Howard. The 11-footer. Shot is no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Walker with a clean look. And the 3 off target. Arthur sets the pick for Moutier. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Nuggets have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses earlier. And so he hits the technical free throw. "15 seconds left in the third. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. Here's Neal. That one a little long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just lets...
All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Houston leading by 6. So on the floor for Houston. Smith at the power forward with Howard at the center. Big Red out there at Patrick Beverly. And it's Ariza in at the 3 spot.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
Moutier kicks to Gallinari. Screen by Fareed. Mozgov a screen on Beverly. Pass to Fareed. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Up high and down hard with the one-hand.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Outside, Walker. Back to Beverly. Dishes it to Howard. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ariza. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Fareed. Barton kicks to Moutier. To the paint. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Barton.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high-percentage looks.
It's been a nice game for Howard. 8 rebounds and a block. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up.
Arthur comes in for Moutier, and Wilson Chandler subbed in for Will Barton. And a switch here also for Houston. Walker's checked in. Harden against Chandler. Here is Harden. Walker is screen on Chandler. And they call an illegal screen here.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Mozgov, he's checked in for Nurkic. Barton comes in for Jarrell Arthur. And it's Moutier in for Gallinari. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Mike Malone as he addressed his team. He said, no time to waste, fellas. We've got to pick it up right now if we're going to make a comeback and try to win this thing. Let's go all out. Back to you.
He used that pick to perfection. And the Rockets lead by 7.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Fareed, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Outside, Walker. That's tipped. And here we go. Moutier into the hoop. Count it!
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
And they're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Chandler kicks to Mozgov. Moutier passes to Fareed. Barton. And a miss there on the triple. So we see the Rockets get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the...
Josh, congratulations.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Trevor Ariza.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a
All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. Nice work, nice work. Let's get some more shots up before we get out of here.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Houston Rockets. Taking a look at the Rockets, an impressive 4-game winning streak. They're really playing good basketball. We'll see if they can extend it to 5 with a win tonight. And the clock ticking down to tip off. Kenny, you won 2 championships, might I remind you, back to back. Explain to us the makeup of a champion.
Well,
and not the makeup you're wearing right now.
I never.
But the makeup of a championship team.
However, number one is the belief. You have to believe and trust in your teammates. Trust is the most important thing. And most people think trust comes from on the offensive end, but it's trust on the defensive end. Meaning, Ernie, if I'm going to send you baseline, I said that's the game plan. I have to trust that my teammate's going to be there. And I'm going to do it regardless if he misses his assignment 1 or 2 times. That's the trust you have to have.
Ernie, you know why I like drinking Shaq Fu Punch?
Why?
Because it's about finding the right mix. So in basketball terms, it's about coaches, star role players. Everything has to be working together. That's why these guys can be great.
I can't believe that you just promoted one of your products into discussion of what it takes to become a champion in the NBA.
I wasn't really promoting. I was just giving you a Shaqnology.
That's his 12th promotion. I'm going to start promoting things.
I'm not promoting the Shaqnologies. Mm-hmm. You know what? I won't say nothing else about myself or any product I'm endorsing. Man up, you two.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
This is 2K Sports, broadcasting from Houston, Texas, as the Rockets take it to the hardwood. The Houston Rockets coming to this one after a win against the Nuggets in Denver.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Okafor. Ish Smith is out there with Thompson. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Johnston in at the power forward position.
That's his first personal foul.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Dwight Howard. 2 shots.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Second free throw, no good. Ariza kicks to Beverly. Smith sets the pick for Beverly. To the inside. The shot's good from Smith.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Covington. He had 13 points in the win against Oklahoma City. Here's Ariza. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer.
Thornton in for Trevor Ariza. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. It's Harden with the drive off. On the layup. The 76ers trail by 5. On the wing, Thompson. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Noel, a screen on Walker. Here's Embiid, and it's sent back by Howard. Harden dishes to Walker. Expanding his range.
That shot shouldn't even think about taking.
Outside, Walker. This one for 3, and he gets it to go. Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The 76ers trail by 8. Embiid the screen. On the wing, Thompson. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Now, here's Walker. He's tightly guarded. The feed to Thornton. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
There's a screen by Noel. Down low. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Walker's running. And the rejection by Embiid. And they're able to recover. Up top, Walker. They shoot again, pushing their lead to double digits. Walker's got 5 now.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Embiid. Grant outside. There's a screen by Noel. Back to Grant. Lets it go with a 3. Shot is off. Walker. Can't hit.
All right, Houston, coming on the court are your own Rockets power dancers. Give it up!
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Fellas, the rebounding has been very strong. Excellent so far. Putbacks are very valuable, and they're getting some.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Rockets. Ariza is the small forward and Smith the 4. Harden out there with Big Red, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Ariza. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's now 9 points for Trevor Ariza. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
All right, Houston, coming up. All right, Houston, coming onto the court.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team. Walker's checked in for the Rockets. The 76ers have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half, yet to find the mark. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Hollis Thompson. Also out there is Ish Smith. Okafor out there with Robert Covington. And it's Johnston in at the 4 slot. And Thompson kicks to Smith. 3 on the clock. Okafor with the screen on Walker. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
The drive by Smith. Here's Johnston. No luck. And it's Houston the other way.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
This is to Harden. Back to Walker. It's hauled in by the 76ers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
An East-West showdown. Only one of 2 games between these squads.
And because of that, the time is now to seize control of the matchup. We'll see who strikes first.
Lays it up and banks it in. Walker's got 9.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
It's been a good one for Okafor. He's got 8 points and also a block shot.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella's checked in, and Corey Brewer's subbed in for Trevor Ariza. And the pass to Brewer. Feeds it to Capella. The dish to Walker. Howard setting the pick for Walker. On the wing, Brewer. Lots of room. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Okafor with the screen on Walker. To the middle. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
A chance here to check out how the Rockets ranked in the NBA last season. 3rd in second chance points. 4th in 3-point field goal percentage. And they also showed up in the top 5 in blocks. A good, solid team at the defensive end of the floor.
And just go revisit those numbers in terms of second chance points. That was elite. And they weren't shy about sticking their nose in there and going after the ball.
Move the ball.
Screen by Howard. Outside, Walker. Thornton off a pick from Walker. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, another turnover. But guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Howard. Ariza comes in for Corey Brewer. James Harden, he's checked in for Marcus Thornton. And Walker subbed in for Ty Lawson. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Then it's Smith. Then there's Big Red. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Okafor gets the bucket.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And Walker kicks to Smith. It's deflected. Here's Capella and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Smith. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Okafor. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Smith's shot is good.
Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Thompson in the corner. Pulls it up. And that one comes up a bit short.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Walker the pass to Capella. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got his 4th assist in this one. Harden against Thompson. Picked by Okafor. And Thompson kicks to Smith. The 15-footer. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
Howard's checked in for Capella. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Smith with it. He's picked up by Walker. There's the pick. Smith kicks to Thompson. Knocked away. Johnston passes to Smith. The screen from Thompson. Covington inside the line, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Right side to Walker. There's 1:26 left in the 4th quarter of this one. He kicks it to Smith. It's Ariza on the wing. Here's Walker. They get it back. Howard dishes to Harden. Pass to Walker. Back to Harden. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And that's 11 points for James Harden.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Rockets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And in the season series, they'll end up taking the upper hand with the first victory for this matchup with a 1-0 record against the 76ers.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Walker. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Capella's checked in. Booker comes in for Smith. Corey Brewer's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And Ty Lawson subbed in for James Harden. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's tipped. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They poured it out tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, I'm here with...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
That was Freak turning up the volume right there, baby, all the way up to 11. And the stereo only goes to 10, Ernie, but we're at 11 right now. The man himself may be quiet, but...
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night. And we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
De respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver lo cierto y despertar el ojo ciego, sin miedo. Tú y yo descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron, con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo indio en el alma tatuado. Vengo con la mirada, vengo con la palabra, esa palabra hablada. Vengo sin temor a no perder nada. Vengo como el niño que busca de su morada la entrada al origen, la vuelta de su cruzada. Vengo a buscar la historia silenciada, la historia de una tierra saqueada. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros. Vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Got Shaquille O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets as they'll be playing against the Denver Nuggets. Well, for Denver, they haven't yet found their groove. They're still trying to make adjustments to try and change the momentum here early in the season. Each game out right now, as their coach has reiterated, is another invaluable opportunity to refine their approach and make improvements. And here in the early going, some teams already fulfilling their potential while others struggling out of the gate. Shaq, how big a deal are these initial outcomes?
Ernie, let me tell you something. I hated losing, period. Didn't matter if it was early, late, whatever. I expected to win every time out.
Well, the reality is of it, you have 82 games. So if you get too high or too low,
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Substitution here for Denver. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Mozgov. Laverne comes in for Fareed. Terrell Arthur, he's checked in for Wilson Chandler. And Gary Neal subbed in for Barton. So out there for the Nuggets right now, Moutier out there with Gary Neal. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Arthur, and it's Laverne in at the power forward position. Moutier pass to Laverne, screen by Nurkic. In the corner, Neal with it. Nurkic a screen on Hart. And stolen by Ariza. Right side to Walker. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Walker's got 5 points so far. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against Philadelphia.
Yeah, ran away with that game, mainly in part because of their offense.
Yeah, the ball movement and player movement, so crisp and sharp, and it led to a lot of high-quality shots for him. That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Will not go. This is off the front iron. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Malone. A lot of his strategy is focused on Dwight. Howard, and rightly so. He said, we know Dwight can do it all, and it is going to take a five-man effort to slow him down. He can finish, block shots, rebound. The guy is almost... ...7 feet of pure muscle, and there is just no way to handle him one-on-one. If there is a way, the NBA hasn't discovered it yet.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And Moutier throws it down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Hits the jump hook.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
The Nuggets leading by 5. .23 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the first one drops. Houston making some changes. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Thornton in for James Harden. And the Nuggets making a change here. Houston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And a wide open look for Walker. Not really his range, and it's off target. Swiped away. Here's the 3. That's good. And that's 12 points for him.